What's going on, everybody? It is Kev signing here, and I'm back with another video for y'all. Man, oh man, I wanted to upload another video, which I'm going to put on the back burner. We're going to make this video instead. I'm going to try to get this up by 1/8. I'm going to try to get this up by tomorrow. I'm recording this on 1/7/2025. Guys, I want to talk about the Prismatic Evolutions situation pretty much, because I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days, ever since I knew that I've been wanting to get this pretty much ETBs and set out ever since it's been announced, right? Well, ever since it's been announced, ever since I kind of got back into Pokemon about a month ago and started collecting and selling and all that again. I've been wanting this set, like just like everybody else, a super popular set, and the situation of getting this has been crazy. I wanted to talk about it because I literally was thinking about this the last couple of days. Talked to a couple of my buddies, and it was like YouTube was reading my mind. I kid you not. I was literally here last night, laying in bed. I was just scrolling through YouTube. This came up to my feed. Vapor Self, his video is titled "The Prismatic Pre-Order Situation." We're gonna watch it together here in a moment. Link to the video and his channel in the description. He makes some really good points, and the video is really awesome. Actually, what kind of triggered me to make my video, because I was already thinking about it and also thinking about making a video. This was just like, yo, this was like, it was like I couldn't believe it just showed up on my feed, because I was already thinking this. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put my opinion out there, because I don't really do that, but you know what, this is YouTube, this 2025, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm also gonna go ahead and drop off some tips that might help you guys go ahead and get some of these boxes here, so you guys will be able to open them. If you plan on reselling them, you can, whatever it may be, because I'm not gatekeeping anything. Real talk, I'm not gatekeeping anything at all for any of y'all, because I want you guys to have some of this myself. I was lucky to actually place an order in to get one box pre-order. I'm hoping this pre-order doesn't get canceled out for certain scenarios that he actually covers in the video that I didn't even think of. Like, he covered it in the video I didn't even think of. So yeah, he's gonna talk about that, man. But yeah, at the end of the video, I'm gonna talk about one particular tip, maybe two particular tips that are gonna be able to help y'all get this box. But for the time being, let's hop in this video, man.
The Prismatic Evolutions pre-order situation is crazy. So now that I have officially, pre-ordered Prismatic Evolutions, not only from Pokemon Center, but from other, websites, I want to talk about, this whole situation that's going to go down when Prismatic Evolutions gets released here in just a couple of weeks, guys.
I can only imagine, bro. Really, real talk. I can only imagine how this situation is gonna go down. I can see the resellers fighting in Costco's, local shops. I could just see it right now. I mean, I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos of them going crazy for other stuff. Like, I remember when the 151 dropped and the bundle deal dropped at Costco, bro. It got nuts and insane. Like, those were going for $60. Now those guys are scalping them. Those scalpers are reselling those for now close to almost like 150 bucks, 200 bucks, right? It's insane. I kid you not. And the same thing is happening with the Prismatic Evolutions. That's just the sad reality part. But I want to make sure that we could do everything in our power as a community, my community, even though as small as it is, other people's community. I want to spread the word. I don't care if I reach out to one person. If I can even help one person get a box, I'm happy. But guys, it's getting crazy.
I've been talking about Prismatic Evolution now for a couple months, but now we are finally here, guys. 2 weeks, and it's gonna be here.
Oh, by the way, at the time of this recording, it's actually 9 days out. He says 2 weeks. This video was recorded a couple days. Maybe he recorded this a couple days ago. This video was uploaded actually 3 days ago, I believe. 3 days ago. Yeah, it was actually uploaded 3 days ago. And what you call it, he must have recorded this prior, but I'm telling you, as the time of my recording, we're 9 days out.
Everything, all the speculation, all this stuff, it's gonna be in a couple of weeks. So now I want to talk about this pre-order situation. So like I said, I have pre-ordered. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna tell you guys exact amounts. Eventually, I'll probably make a video showing you guys what I have. I'm building up the suspense, guys. You saw with Surging Sparks what happened. It's all suspense. So I'll probably eventually show you guys. But like I said, it's all suspense. But I'll give you guys this hint. I spent thousands of dollars,
Guys, just to emphasize on what he's saying, it's a lot. You're spending a lot. I mean, I didn't spend $1,000 because obviously I haven't been able to get my hands on one box, and even the one box I got, I tell you right now, I didn't pay retail price. I promise you that. I am glad that I didn't buy it from TGG Player, and he'll explain why. But I definitely did not pay retail price for the one box that I got. I'm telling you that right now. And this is happening with a lot of sets. Even like, let's say the Surging Sparks when that came out, same thing happened. Even now, I actually have 4 boxes of Surging Sparks coming that I've ordered, and those boxes, I'm telling you, I didn't pay retail price. I wish I did, but that's just not the reality. I wish I did, but that's just not reality. And that's going to be the reality for a lot of folks. That's the sad part. This is why a lot of families are either leaving the hobby or just can't keep up with it because they can't get their hands on product. It's sad. They can't get their hands on products. They can't. I've literally worked with a coworker of mine where she has kids and her kids love Pokemon, and she, for Christmas couldn't for the life of her find like Pokemon product unless she was overpaying for it, bro. I kid you not. And so her and her kids are now starting to just kind of leave the hobby. They're not even doing that. They've gotten into Legos because getting Legos, it's still difficult because Legos, even they're popping up. But even then, if you guys look at Legos, I'm like, they can get their hands on Legos, but like Pokemon, hard to get, hard to freaking get.
More than I really thought I was gonna spend, to be honest. But I spent thousands of dollars. That's all I'm gonna say. So you can take that how you will. I know that's pretty vague, but it's gonna keep you guys guessing. And one day a video will come up of mine, and you'll see my position if I don't get hosed. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, is getting hosed. Now, when Surging Sparks, was the first product that really went crazy on pre-orders, I was able to get my boxes. You guys know this. I've talked about it many times. I was able to get Surging Sparks boxes. My average cost was like low 120s. And at the time I was buying those boxes, at 120s. I bought some at 110, 120, some at 130.
The boxes have actually gone down a little bit, guys. This is the time to buy some Surgeon Sparks. I'm not gonna lie. I've picked up 4 boxes. If I average it out with the tax that I paid for, I was paying maybe 80, $90 a box. So I believe he probably paid that much because some places they're still going for that much, but they've gone down in some places. Pick them up where you still can because I promise you those will go back up.
At the time the market price for those were around 150, 160. So the price discrepancies between the market price and what I was paying at some of these places.
Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if he's talking about the boosters box. I'm just talking about the ETBs. When the ETBs originally first came out, like I think they were only like $60, maybe high 70s. So I own mine for again roughly around 90. It's not too bad, but for sure if I sit on it, I could definitely sell it for a little bit of money.
It wasn't extreme. So luckily, zero of my pre-orders for Surging Sparks got canceled. Zero. And honestly, I bought from a lot of more local stores. I bought from a lot of smaller stores. I didn't buy from like really a lot of big like card stores. So I was very surprised nobody canceled on me.
That's actually one of the tips that I actually did want to talk about in the videos. I guess I'll give you one of the tips now. Is that try to shop locally for real. Like these big box stores, you're gonna be finding like bots. These scalpers have bots set up to auto buy for them. You're going to be finding people that are also keeping their eyes out for those particular places: Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon, right? And no matter where it is, Pokemon Center, they're going to be bots scalping and everything like that. You have a better chance at getting it locally at one of your local stores online, or or you're gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'm taking the whole 17th off. I said it in the first video. I'm gonna say in this video, I'm taking the whole day off. I'm not going to work that day. I'm gonna be up early morning. I'm gonna get my workout in. Then I'm gonna be set, ready to go ahead and try to get some more boxes that day. I don't care if I have to hit a couple stores. I don't care if I have to go ahead and go to a couple places. I don't care if I have to meet up with a couple guys, re-scalping it on on Facebook. I'm gonna get myself a couple more boxes for sure.
But like I said, the discrepancies between market price, they weren't drastic. Like if I had pre-ordered, boxes at 90, $100, then maybe I would think, maybe some boxes would get, canceled. But the fact that I paid somewhat close to market at the time, is probably why I got, my products and none got canceled. But with Prismatic, for you guys out there that got these, for MSRP from these card stores, in my opinion, you are probably the people that are most likely, if people cancel, if you paid just MSRP for these products from these local card stores, these smaller stores, your chances of these getting canceled are much higher. Because for me, I paid up. Like I wasn't able to, these places I bought from, I didn't buy strictly MSRP. I'll tell you that much. I didn't buy MSRP. Like I didn't at all. Like I paid up for some of these like by a lot.
See, he didn't pay MSRP. I didn't pay MSRP for the one box I got. I promise you, you're probably not gonna pay MSRP unless you're lucky local shop they're selling at retail and you're lucky able to get one, but you more than likely won't.
I wanted to, but I did it. But in that way, I feel like my orders are probably not really going to get canceled. At least I think I have a smaller chance. But for you guys out there that were able to pre-order some of these places, especially if you bought a ton of these, Prismatic products, and you bought a lot of them, like I don't know if they already canceled pre-orders. If I don't know exactly how that works, how far they do it in advance or whatever. But in my opinion,
I don't know what the policies are for some of these other places, but I do know for TCG, like they could cancel that order. They're gonna ship it to you. Like I've done it. I've had to I used to run a Magic the Gathering on TCG. I used to sell Magic cards. I've had incidents where I kid you not, I've actually lost cards. Of course, I've always refunded the money back to guests, explained the situation. I wasn't trying to do it on purpose, but because of situations like that, they have policies where you could just cancel. Who's to say that hey, they didn't have it or they don't get the order? Because again, you got to think about it. If you're looking at this TCG page right here and you're looking at, let's say you are, like, let's say, you were one of the folks that placed their order in at $60, $70, right? On one of these TCG sites, right? Who's to say, right? Not, let's say they didn't have any bad intentions to do anything to you and they don't have an intention to cancel out your orders, but who's to say, because they don't have the products in their hands yet, right? This is why there's a disclaimer saying this is a pre-sale item that won't ship out to the 17th. Who's to say that that shipment doesn't get in their hands? Let's say it gets lost transit to them. Now all of a sudden they don't have the product, so of course they have to cancel order. That's why they have that system in place that now like they can cancel order even though that not be the case. And because of that, if you're one of the folks that paid normally, like he said, retail pricing $60, $70, whatever it may be, right? And you bought multiple of these boxes, who's to say that seller, whoops, I lost it. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it. And then he sells it off somewhere else for a higher price.
People that were able to get these at MSRP and you bought from these places, you're going to get canceled first if it happens. But if you're like me and you kind of waited for things to see what happens with Prismatic and then you bought in and you had to pay these higher prices, I feel like then your chances of getting canceled are a lot lower. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I did pre-order a lot, and when I actually get my pre-orders, hopefully none get canceled. But I'm telling you guys right now, on this channel, I feel like I'm pretty straightforward with you guys. If any of these places I bought from, if any of them cancel on me, I'm going to call them out. Now, is this a bad thing to do? Maybe this is a mean thing to do, but honestly,
not at all. Facts. It's not at all.
Especially me paying these higher prices or whatever, like I was able to get them for under market, but me paying these higher prices, if I get canceled on, honestly, like I'm going to call these places out. And I feel like it's for the greater good of people knowing which stores are actually legitimate and which ones want to just hose people. Because in my opinion, stores, like let's say you were able to get an MSRP, right? From these stores, maybe when no one knew anything about Prismatic, you just bought them and pre-ordered them. But then when everyone found out Master Balls and what was actually going to be in the set and then things skyrocketed, honestly, the stores that cancel on you, let's say you bought them at MSRP, let's say a store canceled on you. First of all, I would never buy from them again. That's the first thing. But, people, like, I don't defend, card stores that do this sort of thing. Like, they can charge higher prices, sure. Like, that's fair. I bought at those higher prices, right? But stores that cancel on people for MSRP just because things skyrocket, in my opinion, that's their own fault. You listed the item for that price. It's your own. I feel like you should own up to it, right? If you list for it, on pre-order for $50 and then things skyrocketed, you shouldn't pull back on customers just to make more money. Maybe for places, maybe it's worth it. Maybe they're willing to lose customers to make money on this product and it be what it is. But I'm telling you guys, at least for me, if I have any of my pre-orders canceled, I don't care who it is, I'm calling them out. And honestly, I feel like people, if you out there, if you get your pre-orders canceled, for Prismatic for whatever reason, them saying, "Oh, we're short on supply," honestly, comment, their, store on my channel and let people know. Because honestly, yes, this is the problem with pre-ordering. But these stores, and we all know this, some of these stores, they put out all these pre-orders more than they really probably should be doing just to get this,
Shout out to Brody. He's doing God's work. Put him on blast. Real talk. But he's also right. Some of these stores are they could be doing this potentially. Like I said, they could. Who's to say that these stores didn't have the capital, but they said that they had the product. Then you paid. Then they got the money. Then bought it.
like interest-free loan thing. Like, it's dumb. I've never, pre-ordering, it's risky. Like I said, especially around an MSRP, and now Prismatic, everything's going up. You're at higher chance of getting canceled. If they cancel on you, never buy from them again and call them out, because I don't like this happening to people. Like, people just getting like screwed over. Like, I don't like seeing it, and that's why I wanted to talk about this whole pre-order situation, because canceling is terrible. It's never happened to me, fortunately, and hopefully it doesn't happen here. But I hate seeing people get screwed over, and that's why I want to talk about this pre-order situation. Is that, like, if when this gets released, and if any of your cancel orders get canceled, call them out and just never buy from them again. Don't support them, and that's their own fault, because these stores, they need to own up to their stuff, and if they're willing to cancel and screw over their customers that were able to purchase them when they bought them at a fair price at the time, and now you just want to screw them over because things are going up, well, that's their own fault. And that's just my opinion. And that might be mean, but that's just, I think it's fair. I think if you're going to put up a price for a product and you're willingly able to sell it, but then you make the mistake because you put on pre-order early and you didn't see the prices, what they're at now, and then now they go up and then you want to cancel. No. In my opinion, that's terrible business practices. It's terrible. You shouldn't have even had the pre-orders up in the first place when you didn't know anything. And that's just my opinion. And now, I guess I want to show you guys, the prices, just because anytime I talk about, Prismatic, I just show you guys the prices. You're going to be surprised by the last product I'm going to show you here. It has, I don't know what happened, but the prices for this product, I just went crazy. So yes, Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes, they are still around 125. They did actually go up. I remember here, they were kind of at like low hundreds. Now they're at 125. If you look at the supply here, there's a decent amount, but look at how many is being sold. 150.
God, I wish I freaking bought these when they're at one. I would have had $100. Oh my God, I wish I bought these when they were at $100.
Two just yesterday. But look at the supply. Like, if 152 sells, I mean, this could hit 150s by release very quickly. There's actually not even that much available. I mean, are they even going to sell out? Like, on pre-orders on TCG Play, that's kind of crazy, right? But man, I thought I was on 3 months. No, literally 152. Wow, I didn't know that was that crazy. But this could get wiped out in the next few days. I mean, I wouldn't honestly be that surprised. But yeah, this could hit 150. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Next here, the binder collection. These ones have also just literally every single Prism.
The binder collection, I'm not gonna lie, I might risk it trying to get myself. I might pay the $70. Maybe might get me 1 to 2 orders in, just because I think that freaking binder is just so awesome. I want that binder.
Prismatic product basically has been selling a ton. These here, there's a seller that has a good amount, but they're already in the 70s. I remember these not too long ago, where I remember you could pre-order some of these for around like 50, but hey, they're now 72. The tech sticker collections, these are like $30. They've kind of been like this for a while. Not as many being sold of these, but they're around $30. But this is the surprising one, the surprise box. I guess that's kind of funny I said surprising, but okay, surprise boxes. You guys, we have sold listings for $100. Like, what? This, okay, in my opinion, this makes no sense. I mean, to be fair, look at the listings. There's like none of these available, but people have.
There's like, if you look at the listing down here, if you look, one guy has 25 and the other dude has 2. This one particular place pretty much bought them all, I guess.
To be fair, look at the listings. There's like none of these available, but people have actually pre-ordered these for $100. Now, this is not, in my opinion, this is not right. Like, $100. Like, I don't know who's buying these, but we have official sold listings.
Apparently that dude technically owns a quantity of 25, based off what TCG players saying.
Of Prismatic surprise boxes at $100. But yeah, just want to mainly talk in this video about the pre-order situation with Prismatic. It might get hectic. I think a lot of people are going to be angry because I bet you a lot of these stores, if you bought at MSRP, especially these small stores that probably didn't get much allocated to them, they might cancel on you guys. I wouldn't be surprised.
And here's the thing. Even though I told you guys try with your local stores, like I said, it's even though your local stores are not guaranteed. Like he just mentioned, your local stores might now bring the price of the box up because they know that they're more valuable, but they also might not do that because I also know a lot of local stores that don't raise the prices that much because they want their customers and players to get their hands on products. They don't want the scalpers to dictate pricing for their customers. So I respect those stores that could do that. I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to get my price as low as possible. I can sell at a good price, not only so I can continue what I'm doing, but it's a good price for my customers. But yeah, it's getting out of hand, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Try, tap in right now while you still can. Get your money together, birthday money, Christmas money, emergency fund, whatever you got to do. Get yourself some of these boxes if you can. I know I was going to give you a second tip. Here's the second tip. I'm going to put it in the description, okay? There's a particular group out there called Poke Notifications. I'm not sponsored by them. I ran across them the other, like a couple nights ago while I was trying to find my own solution to actually getting a pre-order. These particular guys have actually created a Discord bot that actually notifies or linked to Target, Best Buy, Amazon, TCG Player, all these places. The minute the bot gets notified of stock coming in from any of these places for the Prismatic Evolutions or any other, like let's say searching Sparks or 151s, whatever it may be that you're looking for, that bot notifies those people that are looking for those particular items. And of course, again, like I said, I'm not gatekeeping. Once that notification goes up, you got to move quick. Make sure you're logged into all those places. Make sure that all your information is up to date. Your card's ready, your bank account's ready, like everything's ready to go. Because keep in mind, not only would you be fighting against everybody else that's in that Discord, but you could be potentially fighting, scalpers after bots own setup. I got lucky literally one night. It was literally 2 a.m. Like literally, I was sitting here. I got the notification. I tapped in. It was on Walmart. I placed it in. I had my log information ready. I PayPal paid. It was a done deal. I got one in. But the minute I refresh, gone. Just like that. So, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna gatekeep. Take a look at it, guys. They give you 3 days free trial. Then after that, I think you pay like $70.99 or $10, something like that. Somewhere no more than $10, I think. That's at least gonna be some kind of way to at least give you a fighting chance to try to get it again. Just be ready. Have your card information, your address ready. Have to make sure you're logged in, whatever the device you're using, whether that be your laptop, your phone, your tablet, that you're gonna be monitoring that bot Discord from poking notifications to go ahead and try to get yourself some boxes or whatever maybe you're trying to get. But like I said, guys, get ready. The 17th, I'm taking that day off. If you can, I recommend you taking that day off. If you really want it, get out there. We got to catch them all. And I refuse to let these scalpers beat us. Refuse. Okay. Get out there, get your stuff, guys. Again, that's all I wanted to talk in today's video. It came across my feed. I was already thinking about it. Thought it'd be a good video. Other videos are going to be getting set. I'm in the motions at us right now. I just do appreciate y'all while I navigate now, not only again to my personal life, because I work a normal 9 to 5 job, but of course I do my selling on the side of the Pokemons, the collectings, and I put allocations in. I've been putting allocations with suppliers all weekend. I got orders coming in. My bank account is running dry. I'm telling you, but it's all good. Once these supplies come in, the shop will be going up, man. Y'all will have a chance to actually buy some of the stuff I'm actually picking up, and as well as on what's not as well. But other than that, appreciate y'all watching the video. Peace. I'm out.